Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the School of Science. My name is Luke and this is the Bramley project. Now as you can tell, when we took this was absolutely glorious day, so if you do see a little bit of sun glare I do apologise in advance. But as a whole the site seems to be progressing rather steadily right now. So as you can tell, the front of the site, so wall side being the front, mesa side being the back, warehouse side I'm going to say is the left, and the hydraulic tower is going to be right. That's just for future reference. But as you can see, the wall side, so the front side, they've done a fair bit of progress on it. They've brought up most of the original stonework at the site itself, and as you can tell, they've moved it off to the side. So what they're going to do with that, I'm not 100% sure. But from the looks of it, they're doing what they can to try and preserve the rail lines, well, the best that they can. You can see that the one closest to the water, that they've preserved rather well. And near the back as well, they've done what they could to try and preserve that one as well. But yeah, as we go further down, you can see to the right here, there's not an awful lot of physical progress that we can see. From what I can see though, they've just brought the surface layer of the concrete up, and they've been trying to smooth that out and trying to remove bits around there. They have done a really good job of removing the building altogether. So what they've done is to completely demolish that right down to the foundation, and they've gotten rid of it already from what I can see on the camera anyway. So they've done a very good job of that. And towards the back of the site, most of that stuff is just construction stuff, so at this point in time that's not very much in terms of being touched. What I have noticed though, you can see in the water right now, the water is absolutely pristine. So our previous footage where it actually looked like there was sand coming close to the surface of the water, that might have been wrong. But as you can see from the warehouse right now, it looks like they're just on a third done. So they've really actually gotten through that rather quick. I've noticed though that they have kept all the sliding doors. I'm not sure why, but the sliding doors, they're still standing for some reason. I thought they would have been pulled down alongside with the building. Whether they do that in another stage or something, I'm not 100% sure. I'm not a construction worker or a site manager. Also, someone did actually mention, where does Everton's site end? From what I've been told, if you look in the other dock, Nelson Dock, you can see there is a line, like a little safety line. I believe that is the cutoff point for Everton's dock. So from there, it's going to be Nelson Dock onwards, and likewise with the back of site, you'll see a small line where it cuts off. But other than that, as you can tell, it's progressing really well. I'm happy to see everything is progressing from bit to bit. And as I said, as I go weekly, you're going to see more and more stuff developing. But what may happen in the future is there may just be videos of this with like a little bit of ambience music or something along the side, where I'm not going to do any commenting just because I won't have anything really to talk about. I may even bring these up and have commentary based on other stuff. So mention that it's Bramley Dock and we go into another topic altogether where we may talk about how Everton have been doing, how they're progressing, and what we should be expecting from them by the time they get into Bramley Dock, whether it be silverware, improving their squads as a whole, or even if they're just, getting into the Champions League or Europe by the time they get into this dock, becoming regulars of Europe, because we definitely have the capability to do so. The only thing that we appear to be lacking right now is more just the staying power. So, if you're wondering what I mean by that, I mean the team that we have is a very good team. Pickford's a solid keeper. Ben Godfrey, Yerry Mina, Luca Dean, they're solid defenders. Seamus Coleman was an absolutely brilliant defender in his day. Nowadays, though, unfortunately, I think it is not long before he, has to hang up his boots and maybe go into something else. But yeah, we have got the makings of a very good team there. But in any case, I'm now going to take you to live Luke, who is going to see you to the outro.
Thank you very much for watching this video. If you liked it, please hit that like button down below. It shows me that you like what you're seeing and you want to see more of it. Also, if you want to suggest anything to me, or you want to correct anything that I've said in this video that might be slightly inaccurate, then please put it in the comment section below. I'm not being satirical, I'm being 100% genuine. Honestly, put it down there so that we can get everything as accurate as possible and as clear as possible for the next video. Also, if you are new to the channel, for seriousness, if you are new to the channel and you do like what you see, please hit that subscribe button down below. It just means that you will get notified whenever I put anything new out. Also, if you hit the bell icon just down there right next to it, that will also get you even more notifications, so you will get notified the second I put something out there. Also, if you want to just go that little bit extra, we have got a Patreon. This is what this is to my right. So my Patreon here has got 2 tiers in it. So the first tier is a £1 tier. So this is essentially what I call the cup of coffee tier. So this is essentially you just flicking me a pound saying, Luke, I like what you're doing, mate. Keep doing it. Here's a cup of coffee on me. And there's also the £3 tier. Now that's known as the School of Science Superfan tier. See, I'm not doing it as fast anymore. If I try and do it fast, I end up tongue twisting myself. But yeah, the School of Science Superfan tier is the £3 tier, which is like the next step up to the cup of coffee tier. So this is like, okay, I want to see you doing this more often. I want to see, you know, like the occasional live stream video. I want to see you doing more exclusive stuff. I want to see you getting right in there with Everton. I want to see you doing all this sort of stuff. That's what the £3 tier is. Once we build from there, so we get more subscribers, once we get more patrons and all that sort of stuff, we'll be able to build into this sort of stuff. So I'll be able to go out there more, you know, go to, say, the likes of Finch Farm, just get myself out there. So let's say it's the closing time for the transfer window. I will go to Finch Farm and I will stand there and I will talk about Everton. I'll talk about any potential signings that they're talking about right now. I will also talk about other little bits and bobs in that. So there'll be stuff like that coming in the future. But at the moment, we're sticking to the happy little office, doing the nice small stuff off a phone. But yeah, as we grow, there's going to be more elaborate stuff, there's going to be more dynamic stuff, and there's going to be more stuff with old droney here. But in any case, I'd like to thank you all very much for watching, and I'm going to see you all in the next video. Peace.